Luke the Evangelist was likely born, raised, and converted to faith in Antioch, the capital of the Roman province of Syria, an important Eastern Mediterranean city and one of the earliest Christian communities. Credited with writing the Gospel of St. Luke, in the Acts of the Apostles, Luke was of Antiochian parentage and a physician by profession, according to the 4th century historian Eusebius 3.4. In the Acts of the Apostles, Luke is Paul's faithful companion, traveling with him through Macedonia and Greece, Antioch, Galatia, Phrygia, Ephesus, back through Macedonia and Greece, and to Jerusalem, where Paul was arrested and sent to Rome, spending 2 years there before being executed. Paul's writings indicate that Luke remained with him until the end. Based on the prologue of his own gospel, Luke was not an eyewitness to Jesus' ministry. Rather, he accurately investigated everything anew and wrote down his findings in an orderly sequence. See Luke 1:1-4. According to St. Paul's epistles, it is likely that Mark, the author of the first gospel, and Luke knew each other well, and that Luke used Mark's gospel as a source. St. Paul's letter to the Colossians, 4:10-14, includes Luke in the grouping of the Gentiles, so he was possibly a Gentile convert, and likely the only one of the 4 gospel writers not of Jewish origin. Additionally, Luke's gospel appears to have been written in Greek. His Greek grammar and structure are excellent, suggesting he is well educated in Greek language, literature, and culture. Luke's Gospel and the Acts of the Apostles make up a 2-volume single work, both written for Theophilus. Theophilus might have been St. Paul's lawyer, a wealthy benefactor who commissioned the work, or literally a friend of God. Luke includes parables and events that are not included in the other Gospels. These include early events from the Annunciation to Zechariah, Luke 1:5-25, through Jesus at the age of 12 in the temple, Luke 2:41-52, a sinful woman forgiven, Luke 7:36-50. Jesus visits the home of Martha and Mary, Luke 10:38-42, and Zacchaeus the tax collector climbs a tree, Luke 19:1-10. Additionally, there are several parables only found in Luke, including the well-known Good Samaritan, Luke 10:25-37, lost sheep, Luke 15:3-7, and prodigal son, Luke 15-37, 11-32. Only Luke includes details from Mary's life, suggesting he either had an intimate knowledge of these events directly from the Blessed Mother, or was privileged to receive a reliable and detailed account of them from another source. An ancient tradition credits St. Luke with painting the first icon of the Blessed Virgin Mary with the child Jesus. Early tradition states that St. Luke died at the age of 84 in Boeotia, Greece, although an ancient belief says he died as a martyr. St. Luke, you were St. Paul's faithful servant and a devout worshiper of Jesus your Lord. You placed before God your education, time, and energy so that he could use you for the fulfillment of his holy will and the proclamation of the gospel. Please pray that I will devote myself without hesitation to the fulfillment of God's will, so that God can use me to draw many to Christ. St. Luke, pray for me. Jesus, I trust in you.